ladies and gentlemen. Ronald Ray here, your boy with a cornbread accent. Welcome you to this week's episode of Wrestling Trivia Tuesday. Appreciate everybody who tunes in. And if this is your first time watching, what I do is every Tuesday I ask 5 questions, all dealing with the sport of professional wrestling. So yeah, if you're having fun, do pretty good. Uh, Click on that thumbs up button. Go in the comments there and let me know how you did and if you had any fun. Or just be friendly, say hello. Also, if you're not a subscriber yet, be a chimp and click on that subscribe button. Now, with all that out of the way, let's let her rip with question number one. Question number one: Who won Pro Wrestling Illustrated's Most Hated Wrestler of the Year 2001? Was it A. Kurt Angle, B. Triple H, or C. Stone Cold Steve Austin? All right. Question number one again. Who won Pro Wrestling Illustrated's Most Hated Wrestler of the Year in 2001? Was it A. Kurt Angle, B. Triple H, or C. Stone Cold Steve Austin? Answer is C. Stone Cold Steve Austin. Remember that year WrestleMania? He regained the WWF World Heavy or WWE World Heavyweight Championship by defeating The Rock in WrestleMania, of course, with the help of Mr. McMahon, Mr. Vince McMahon. Um, and they joined forces, and Triple H joined in, and they were the two-man power trip, as they were called, and wreaked havoc for at least that year. All right. Question number two. Question number two: Who did Corey Graves win the NXT Tag Team Championship with? Yeah, Corey became a commentator. He was a professional. He wrestled. So yeah, wrestled the Independence and then NXT. I guess it was a neck injury or concussions. I think that kind of took him out of the game. But rumor has it he may be coming back. But anyway, like I said, who did Corey Graves win the W or NXT W or NXT Tag Team Championship with? Was it A. Bo Dallas, B. Adrian Neville, or C. Seth Rollins? All right, question number two again. Who did Corey Graves win the NXT Tag Team Championship with? Was it A. Bo Dallas, B. Adrian Neville, or C. Seth Rollins? The answer is B. Adrian Neville. Okay, he was Adrian. He wrestled Wrestling Independence Pac or Pac, depends on how you want to say it. Of course, went into the NXT, um, the WWE developmental. Uh, they called him Adrian Neville. Then they just dropped the Adrian part and went with Neville. Yes, I do believe. Let's see, trying to think. I believe they defeated the Wyatts for those championships, then lost them to the Ascension. Anybody remember the Ascension? Very forgettable. Anyway, let's go to question number three. Speaking of tag teams, we'll keep it on tag teams right here. Back in 1987, Hacksaw Jim Duggan and Terry Taylor were the UWF Tag Team Champions. Hacksaw Jim Duggan left, went to WWF. Then they, vacated titles. I think uh, they made it say they said Hacksaw lost a Loser League Town. I think the Loser League Town match was with One Man Gang. But anyway, so they vacated the championship. They had a tournament and it's won by Chris Adams and Terry Taylor. However, Terry Taylor wasn't the original partner of Chris Adams in that tournament. So the question is, who was the original tag team partner of Chris Adams and the UWF Tag Team Championship tournament in 1987. Hope I didn't confuse you people. Anyway, was it A. Iceman King Parsons, B. Sam Houston, or C. Chavo Guerrero? All right, question number three again. Who was the original tag team partner of Chris Adams in the UWF Tag Team Championship Tournament in 1987? Was it A. Iceman King Parsons, B. Sam Houston, or C. Chavo Guerrero? The answer is A. Iceman King Parsons. Yes, during they won their tournament match, but they had a falling out. Um, and Chris Adams was able to choose another tag team partner. He chose Terry Taylor, whose original he lost his match. He was partnered up with Sam Houston. Um, so they partner. I remember it bit of vividly, and watching this on Superstars Wrestling on WATL Channel 36. Uh, Joe Pensano pretty much gave it away. He said, "Yeah, we'll see the tournament final this evening. And I give you a hint who it is. It was a team that wasn't originally a team in the beginning. So, but yes, Iceman Parsons was the original partner of Chris Adams. He turned heel, and by God, we finally got to see how talented, especially on the mic and everything, that Iceman King Parsons was. All right, let's go to question number four. Question number four. How many title defenses did Scott Norton make during his first reign as IWGP Heavyweight Champion? Was it A, 10, B, 4, or C, 15? All right. Question number four. How many title defenses did Scott Norton make during his first reign as IWGP Heavyweight Champion? Was it A, 10, B, 4, or C, 15? The answer is 4. B. B4. Not so hip on the IWGP stuff, but he had two reigns, and somehow he didn't have no title defenses on his second reign. I forgot if he got hurt or whatever. But anyway, but anyway, during his first reign, he was a busy boy, especially doing that NWO thing as for New Japan with their NWO faction, then come to the U.S. and wrestle on the NWO faction in the U.S. as well. All right, let's go to main event question number five. Main event question number five. Who did not appear in the infamous Plan B video? Was it A, Bob Root, B, Bob Orton Jr., or C, Bob Armstrong? All right. Question number five. Who did not appear in the infamous Plan B video? Was it A, Bob Roop, B, Bob Orton Jr., or C, Bob Armstrong? This should be a nice little softball question for everybody. But it was C, Bob Armstrong. Long story short, uh, Ron Fuller and Robert Fuller, I believe, owned, I guess, either together or just Ron owned Southeastern Championship Wrestling in Knoxville. It was in Knoxville at the time. I think he was starting to, I think the original idea was he was going to have Southeastern Knoxville, Southeastern, and Pensacola, but this was in Knoxville. Um, anyway, there was a split. Bob Root, Ron Wright, uh, the Great Malenko, um, Bob Orton Jr., and Ron Garvin all made this thing called the Plan B video, which they were exposing the business. It never did air. I think it finally hit the internet a few years ago. Was kind of a big deal, went viral and everything. But uh, this past Friday on Wrestling Gold Friday night. We talked about it was kind of like a little extra, yeah, well, not extra, but what was it something I was planning on talking about? And somehow I mentioned it and asked the chat, did anybody see it? They said no, so I played it and discussed it a little bit. So go back if you want to and watch last week's Wrestling Gold Friday night. Anyway, that does it for this week's Wrestling Trivia Tuesday. Hope you folks have fun. Take it easy. Have a good one. And until next.
So long from the peach state of Georgia.
Thank you for checking out our P2 Vision. Subscribe to our P2 Vision to watch Ronald Ray's content that covers the sport of professional wrestling from yesterday to today. His weekly content starts off with Wrestling Trivia Tuesday. Every Tuesday, Ronald Ray asks 5 questions about the sport of professional wrestling. So tune in and have some fun. Then it's WWE Monday Night Raw recaps, where he recaps all the action from the Raw brand. Ronald Ray also does an AEW Dynamite recap show where he recaps and has fun doing it. Do you like live streams? Well, join Ronald Ray live on Spot Show Livestream, where he discusses current wrestling. Join the chat and have fun. Spot Show Livestream is on Thursday nights starting at 8 p.m. If current pro wrestling isn't your thing, like all wrestling past and present, or you're a new fan and want to hear how things were back in the day, then tune in to Wrestling Gold Friday night, where Ronald Ray discusses back in the day when wrestling was wrestling, featuring watch-alongs. That's Wrestling Gold Friday night on Fridays starting at 8 p.m.